We've all heard the cliche that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and that sounds very appealing when you're trying to type a document and the words just aren't coming to you. Of course, the picture won't really replace the words you might otherwise need to type for a document, but an image can most certainly convey information and make a document more aesthetically pleasing. Let's take a look at how we can insert images into a document. I'm going to start off by inserting a photo below the first line of text in this brief article. And so I'll click at the end of that first line of text and then press Enter on the keyboard to insert a line break. And then on the ribbon, I'll go to the Insert tab and then click the Picture option. There's also clip art available within Word, and we could certainly add clip art images. But in this case, I'm going to add a photographic image, so I'll click the Picture button, and that will bring up a dialog allowing me to navigate to the location where the photo is stored and to select that actual image. So I'll click on the image that I want to insert, and then click the Insert button. And that will place the image in the position where my insertion point was, the flashing cursor in my document. I can then adjust the overall size of this image if I'd like to, so I'll go ahead and drag one of the corners, the bounding box, for that image and increase its size, and you'll see that the text moves accordingly. I think I'll also center this image, so I'll go back to the Home tab and then click the Center Alignment button. And that's the exact same button that I would use for centering text in my document, and I can use that for other objects such as images. We can also have text flow around an image. You'll notice here that the image is essentially taking the place of other text. I've just inserted the image in between a couple of paragraphs, essentially. I'll go ahead and scroll down, though, and then I'll click to place the insertion point in the position where I'd like to add the new image, and I'll go back to the Insert tab and click Picture and choose the other image that I'd like to insert. I'll go ahead and click the Insert button. And you'll notice that once again the text moves out of the way, but it's no longer on a separate line. I have text directly to the right of the image, which means that the image is essentially being considered as part of the overall text. But that's not all that great as far as the overall layout of the document is concerned, and so I'd like to have the text wrap around this image. To do that, I can click on the Wrap Text button up on the ribbon, and then I can specify how I want the text to wrap around the image. In this case, I'll simply use the Square option, and you can see that that allows the text to flow right around the image itself. I can adjust the position of the image. For example, if I want to reposition the image relative to different text, I can drag the image into a different location. I can even nudge that image using the arrow keys on the keyboard so that I can align it properly with specific text. And I can also change the position of the image. So, for example, if I'd like to have the image right aligned with the text over on the left, I can click on the Position button on the Format tab, and then I'll specify that I want the image to be over on the right side of the document. And in this case, in the middle of the document vertically, but I can also change that. I'll go ahead and switch the position to the top right on the page, for example, and you can see that the image position is updated accordingly. So as you can see, we're able to insert an image into a specific location and then adjust the size and the overall position as well as text wrapping for that image so that the images can really be part of the overall document layout.